By ignoring the Indian and what we have to say, you are dooming your own country. Because there is a saying, a nation that does not know its history has no future.
Selma is part of a far larger movement which reaches into every section and state of America. Their cause must be our cause too, because it's not just Negroes, but really it's all of us who must overcome the crippling legacy of bigotry and injustice. And we shall overcome.
Throughout history, America has fought for justice. Near the birth of the American Revolution, our forefathers felt that their grievances deserved recognition and change. Ever since, when a group of people felt betrayed by their own government, they demanded their rights. The plea of some are sensationalized or made into headlines on every major newspaper. These movements are actually recognized, but why is it that the struggle of some gain is more important than the struggle of others?
Yes, they fought savagely, for they were a primitive people, and self-preservation is a primitive instinct.
Every movie needs a villain, but during the last 100 or more years, more than 4,000 movies have cast Indians in roles depicting them as bloodthirsty savages. There are more films than books written about Native Americans, whose designated film role became known as the Indian. The Indian in movie portrayals established a film stereotype that continues to serve the marketing interests of the highest-grossing entertainment industry today.
Well, as children, that's who we saw. So we never saw our own image in its reality. And so we had to create our own image. From the time we were growing up, to be strong and proud of who we were was a joke. You couldn't do it.
Over the years, the truth of Native oppression has been revealed. The lies of Thanksgiving and the praises of Christopher Columbus have slowly been coming to an end. Yet when the truth of injustice is recognized, most are quick to sympathize and slow to act. Native Americans have been cast as a time in history. Their pleas and requests are ignored. The country is now mourning people who are still alive.
The rights to self-determination is the right of a state and people to be sovereign in their territory, and the right not to suffer foreign intervention, occupation, or aggression. This right is necessary for democracy and human rights because intervention, occupation, and aggression often go hand in hand with violations of human rights and democratic principles. Occupation is incompatible with democracy because the government does not result from the will of the people.